What's up? What's going on, guys? Tony or Pineapples here, and today what I've got for you guys is another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare news and informational video. And today we're actually going to be talking about the potential of a new supply drop coming into Advanced Warfare featuring guns from previous Call of Duties or just new DLC weapons in general specific to those supply drops. So if you guys do enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like on it right now. Let's aim for 200 likes. That would be absolutely insane. You guys have been just knocking all the support out of the water recently. It's been absolutely insane. So if we could aim for 200 likes once again, that would be absolutely insane, and I would really appreciate it. So moving right along. So if you guys are new to my channel, maybe this is the first video you've ever watched of me, thanks so much for stopping by. Make sure to subscribe and join the Fruit Faction. But what I'd like to do here on my channel is speculate. I like to do theories. That's what I'm big on. I'm a big guy who likes to think. I feel like thinking is something that really makes you better as a person, but you can also certainly relate that to Call of Duty. So what I'm doing in this video and what I've done in previous videos is talk about ideas that could potentially happen to Advanced Warfare, and maybe if we're lucky, by some miracle chance, Advanced Warfare and Sledgehammer and Activision will all take a look at the video, say, hey, that guy had a pretty solid idea, he had a bunch of supporters, and maybe we can incorporate this into the video. Of course, that's probably never gonna happen, but you can always hold out hope. So let's get right into the meat of the video. So basically, the idea here is to add a new supply drop, or add it to advanced supply drops, or keep it in the normal supply drops, which I really like the third option because it eliminates having to pay for DLC, which is absolutely insane. But of course, business is business, and if they did this idea, Sledgehammer would probably put it in advanced supply drops or make a new set of supply drops solely for this purpose. But I beat around the bush way too much. The idea is to add previous Call of Duty title guns, weapons, equipment, you name it, into supply drops to potentially be redeemed and potentially be earned by the player to get old Call of Duty weapons. Now this will be insane. Something to me that may be, the most exciting way to earn them, and you guys may disagree with me, but if they made them super, super rare, I mean, like, you can make, maybe for example, you can get the P90 from Modern Warfare 3. This just, it could be any weapon, but the P90 from Modern Warfare 3, and the chance of getting it is maybe 1 in 1,000, and if you get it, you're literally super lucky, and that may not be the best gun in the game, but it would hold that special place in people's hearts and minds. I don't know if you guys have played RuneScape, but being a veteran of that game, I can tell you it would be a lot like having a party hat, or maybe a Santa hat, or an Easter egg, or something along those lines. They're discontinued items, they're super rare, and they don't have much of a purpose besides, knowing that you have one of those super rare items. That's exactly what it would be like. Maybe they could make it a good item, but I feel like if they put in the supply drops maybe the Intervention, the ACR, the MP7, the P90, the PP90, they could have a vote. I mean, they did say they were going to have a community poll about previous Call of Duty guns to add, and we haven't seen anything about that. So maybe when they have the poll, they'll introduce it in this way. Maybe they'll even have a previous COD gun DLC, and that would be cool. But to me, I would not mind either way, but I think I have a good idea here. I think if this were to happen, and it would be so rare to get these items, eventually, maybe you could earn one in your lifetime on Advanced Warfare, but I realize that a lot of people are going to disagree with me because they want to get the gun, they want to have access to the gun, but this is kind of a neat idea. This probably won't happen, but it would be a neat idea to be in a lobby, and you scroll over someone's name, you played 300 games that, it's not 300 games, you play like 20 games that day, and you finally see a guy who has the MW3 ACR, and it's like maybe Royal Super Elite, like they have to add a new category, Purple. I was talking about this in a previous video, maybe a Legendary Elite weapon, and you'd say, by gosh, that guy is super lucky. But maybe there could be some way to satisfy people who want everything. Maybe they could just give out a certain weapon, I don't know. But personally, I feel like this is not going to happen. But I feel like it's a good idea that would really make people feel good if they got something rare. But maybe they could also guarantee you a weapon if they did this. But I feel like it'd be a cool idea. Let me know what you guys think down below. I realize there's going to be a lot of people who disagree with me, and that's fine. This is speculation. I'm open to any kind of comments, any kind of constructive criticism you guys want to give me. I've always been open to that and will always be open to that. So if you guys watched all the way to the end of the video, it's been kind of a long one. Thank you so much. Comment down below Cucumber. Let me know you stuck around all the way to the end. You're the real MVP, member of the Fruit Faction. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We're on our way to 12,000 subscribers, so I got to thank you guys so much for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out. Have a good one, guys.